Next, we got Bill from Mercer County. You're on.
Hey, Dave, you suck. Fuck you.
Hello, Dave. Cal 9000, is that you? Okay. Would the directors from the films like to come up for a Q&A?
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and just pass the mic around, let the filmmakers talk a little bit about their film, and then we'll open it up to questions. But just a little bit of identification of who's who, and then we'll take it from there. So go ahead. I'm going to pass it on to you.
Hi, I'm Mike J. McAllister. I wrote, directed, animated Mercer County. You're on the air. Woo!
Start here. Maybe just talk a little bit about where your film's been, and maybe some of the challenges of getting your film finished, and then we'll go from there, and then we'll open it up to questions. All right?
Yeah, my film, this is its 5th festival. It's the first one I got to attend. Most of them have been digital, but a couple in person, like in Colorado and Kentucky. I made the film, I meant to make it live action for like 2 years, couldn't get off the ground. At the start of COVID, I needed something to kind of distract myself from losing out on jobs, a very good friend of mine passing away, then I do some motion graphics stuff on After Effects. So what I did was I taught myself character animation through YouTube tutorials, and I'm like, you know what, after like doing a couple really dumb, goofy 30-second shorts I put on my Instagram, I'm like, I'm gonna animate this script I've been wanting to do for a couple years. It took, I think, 2 months of animation, and the generous time of a lot of my friends. My co-producer, who couldn't be here tonight, Cal Scott, was going to be the DP of the live-action iteration, and since that went under, I'm like, hey, you got a good radio voice. Why don't you do the voice on this thing? And I personally think he did a great job. I know I'm pretty biased.
So the question is from Mike McAllister: which do you do live action, and which do you do otherwise? Let's say.
It really came down to the ability to get people together. Getting a live action production, as you guys I'm sure know, is a hellish endeavor. And getting something animated, all I had to do was just call up a few friends to say, hey, you got a recording studio, can you record some lines? And then I just sit above a computer, get fatter, order a bunch of Uber Eats, and that's really just the hardest part of it. But yeah, I would have loved to shoot it live action, just like the next couple shorts I'm working on right now, but it just came down to the just ability to do it.
So once again, thanks for coming out on a Sunday night. To our filmmakers, thanks so much. Great stuff. And